Here I am in UK spring. It's -degrees, it's freezing. I'm in the Forest of Dean. I'm still in the Gloucestershire area, as my mother got sick in Cheltenham, or near Cheltenham Hospital, so that's where they took her. But hopefully in the next day or two, maybe tomorrow, we'll be off down to London. That would be good. It's been an interesting time, to say the least, and I've noticed very much how my mind, if I haven't been watching it, has been affecting my body. But you snap back into it, you realise, hang on a minute, something's not right, you know, ulcers on the tongue, nervous stomach, is this going to happen, what's going to happen, all this negative sort of thought process into the future, instead of being, she's here right now, it's okay, just stick with that, work with that. So I had a few reminder lessons there, and now all is good, so that's excellent. Mind you, I caught a bug and was really sick for 2 days. That wasn't so excellent, except I came up with some really good ideas. But there you go, everything happens for a reason. Now, if I was suffering, I don't know whether I've said this or not, but I'm going to say it again anyway. If I was suffering and someone said to me, change your mind, just, you know, be without thought and you'll be fine. And I was bleeding from the bowel, and I couldn't even get off my bed. I'd probably tell them where to get off in no uncertain terms. So I totally get that if you're sitting there listening to me, you know, sort of saying how the mind affects the body, and go, yeah, right. I totally get how you might think. However, I have been communicating with a lovely lady in Alaska. I could be there right now. And she is currently suffering, sadly, from a fairly serious attack, and back on the steroids and for the moment and all the rest of it. And so I've been sort of sending a couple of emails, asking a lot of questions, like what's she do and all the rest of it, and what's she taking, what operations she had, anything impending, what she, you know, her life at home and everything else. And she gave me a fabulous email back, and the one thing that stood out the most was, I'm type A personality. Just one sentence, I'm type A personality. Well, I had to look that up. And because I don't believe we have types of anything. I just believe we get programmed, and then the rest is up to us. So I looked it up, and I could have been looking at myself because I remember who that was. I just totally remember who that was. So I started coaching her and saying a few things, and I had the most awesome email back. And even in such short space of time, she found her suffering lessen, purely by the way she started to be with her life, as opposed to react to her life. You know, getting back to that fight or flight hormone. Sorry to bang on about it, guys, but cortisol is not your friend. I mean, it is your friend. It's a natural hormone in the body, but if you increase it, it causes inflammation. You know, don't just accept that this is something you catch or this is something that you inherit. It's inherited thinking, not inherited being. You know, the thinking becomes the being. So if you think like somebody else who was before you, then you'll be like them. So then someone will say, well, it's inherited and it's, you know, it's this, that and the other, so you better take a drug for that. Drugs. Yes, very useful. But that's another topic of conversation. And I should probably stop now. So, say farewell to the winter wonderland of the Forest of Dean. And I think I'm going back to the fire. So, it's bye-bye from me at the moment. See ya. Bye.